Hey guys, looks like it's beer 30. Let's go see what's in the fridge today. Hey everybody, thanks for stopping by Gregsbeerreviews. Today we got a beer sent to us from Lagunitas. And according to what way I'm reading the label, Eroica, is that Eroica? That's how it looks like it's pronounced to me, I'm not sure. Maybe butchering that all to pieces. And the note they sent here on this one says, in 1998 we released the first iteration of our Eroica Ale with some of the last Eroica hops harvested in North America. We chose it not only for its unusual flavor, but because it shared a name with a haunting Beethoven symphony. We are music nerds after all. The Eroica hop was replaced with more popular varieties after the '99 harvest, so we purchased the remainder of the crop for this single hop beer. It's been a gone but not forgotten beer until now. Eroica Ale has made a comeback as our September 2017 one-hitter, and it is a fresh look and new taste. It's Lagunitas-fied version of a farmhouse ale. We aged it in red wine barrels for up to 9 months and added some Brettanomyces yeast for funk's sake. It features 2 row malts, a couple of different types of wheat, and has an ABV of 7.4%. So I don't know whether you expect a farmhouse ale or I don't know what to expect here, guys. So we're going to find out here shortly together. And the label on, the information that Beer Advocate has, it's got the right picture of the right bottle, but they're saying it's 8%. Well, that's not what Lagunitas is telling me. They're saying it's 7.4%. And I didn't see it written on the bottle anywhere. I'll take another quick peek here. Yep, right above the Lagunitas Brewing Company, it says 7.4%. So, Beer Advocate is wrong. And they're also calling it a Flanders Oud Bruin. I've had one of those beers before in that style, and it was not my cup of tea at all. So, like I said, I really don't know what to expect here, guys. We're about to find out. With them aging it that long in red wine barrels, it should have some venomous grape notes, but that Brettanomyces yeast is usually pretty heavy and pretty funky, and it takes over everything. So, Untapped has it at 7.4%, but they don't have the IBUs listed, and neither did they tell me that on the letter. So I don't have any idea. It doesn't have it on the bottle either. So let's get on with it and see what we got here. And this style of beer may be a lot of people's cup of tea. We will see. We shall see. We shall see. A little bit of hiss, a little bit of smoke coming out. Into the glass we go. While I am pouring this, I will tell you the cheese of the earthy Camembert Fontina, General Chocolate Meat, Grilled Meat. Glasswire Flute, Snifter, Tulip. I got my favorite snifter. And it says here, this can be sold for a long period of time, according to Beer Advocate. I poured it fairly gentle, very clear beer. It's got a light amber, pinkish color to it. And I'm sure that's the colors coming, the pinkish tints coming from the red wine barrels. So, very clear, super clear. Let's get it to the nose. I am getting some of the grapes from the red wine barrels. I am getting a little bit of funkiness from the Brettanomyces yeast. And that's about all. A little bit of wheat. But the grapes and the Brettanomyces is covering everything else up right now. And that's cold right out of the fridge. So let's dive in and see what we got. Cheers everybody. Cheers everybody at Lagunitas. very tart, but on the sour side. Almost has like a vinegar taste. Super tart. Alcohol is very well hidden. Well-made beer, but it's just not blowing my hair back on my socks off or anything like that. Y'all guys know. I try to sample a little bit of everything, especially beers that are sent to me, and some of them I like, and some of them not so much sometimes. So I'm glad they sent it to me. Let me taste it and try it and review it for you guys, but I'm more reserved what I'm getting ready to say until I sip on it for a little bit and see if my thoughts of it improve. So let's do that. Let's let it come up to room temperature and see what we end up with. Alright guys, I'm back. Got just a little left here. I would classify this as a sour ale, guys. Not so much a farmhouse. The yeast is there, but it is not taking it to the farmhouse funkiness. And especially on top of the 9 months it's stayed in the red wine barrels is kind of detracting from the farmhouse style also. So to me it tastes like a sour ale. And it's a well-made beer, I'm sure. Not getting any of that 7.4% alcohol. And just not doing it for me. I'm sure it's a well-made beer, and there's probably a ton of people that just absolutely love this beer. Me, not so much. So let's do the final chug here on it. To me, the Brettanomyces yeast is there, but the red wine going with that almost has a slight vinegar taste to me. So definitely not an A beer in my honest opinion, guys. And like I said, there are probably people that will say, "Oh my God, that was the best thing I ever tasted." Not so much for me. So, but like I said, I do think it's a well-made beer. I'm gonna give it a B+. I'm gonna give it 88. That's where I'm gonna put it. So let's run over to Beer Advocate. Beer Advocate says 3.77 B+ range on them too. Over for our final check-in and Untapped, they have it at 3.83 B+ on them also. So it's unanimous. B+ for me, B+ Beer Advocate, B+ from Untapped. So if you've had this one, I'm pretty sure it's a brand new offering from them. Their one-hitter 2017 one-hitter series. I just got this about 2 weeks ago. A week and a half, 2 weeks ago, something like that. So I know it's pretty fresh and it comes straight from the brewery from Lagunitas. So once again, the guys up at Lagunitas, Karen, I do appreciate letting me try it. Just not quite my cup of tea though. But if you've had it, guys, let me know what you think. Till we meet again, let's go see what's in the fridge.